What's going on, guys? I bring you tokens every once in a while. I've got a new one. This one's called Boxa token. If you have been paying attention to me for the last week or so, then you've noticed that I have had multiple conversations about Boxa token. The developers reached out to me. I agreed to make this content. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right. All right, guys, let me preface this by saying that I was paid to do an endorsement by Boxa token. I'm not telling you to buy this token, giving you information that I'm finding as I go through this, knowledge that I have that they've given to me so that you can make your own informed decision. With that, we're going to move on. Boxa token is currently trading at 76.06. You can see right here on the 1 week, it's trading about dead even. But when we look at this chart, we can see from the launch going back to March 19, it is up a significant amount, almost a 10x, about a 7x, 8x from this point, just from that launch. So I think the original developer is probably feeling pretty good about their position. Now, to remember here, this is a micro cap, so we're talking about 760,000 market cap, plenty of room for growth. What does Boxa token have under the hood? That becomes the question. You can see here that they're a sponsor of the Tulum Cryptofest that's coming up. So let's check under the hood just a little bit. We're going to get to the token sniffer in just a little while. I'm going to check it out. All right, guys, here we are on the Boxa Invest in the Future website. It's available at boxa-token.io. We're going to take a quick look down here. There's a little background on Boxa token. We're going to get back to the tokenomics in just a moment. What we want to focus on is the Boxa decentralized applications. I think that that's the important one. These dApps are among the many other future developments we have plans. Creating useful tools and commercializing them will be our focus, profits from which will be used to buy back and burn tokens to create a strong price floor and a stronger liquidity. So the idea here and the purpose here is to create tools in the dApp community and then commercialize those so that that profit is used to buy back and burn tokens to create a floor price and to improve the tokenomics over the long period of time. Also available is the BIF, the Boxa Investment Fund. Crypto investors often make risky investments. I'm going to skip through here just a little bit. BIF is an investment fund focused on crypto projects, dApps, and blockchain technology, which will spread investment risk for individuals by using the transaction tax fund to invest in solid, vetted projects. And that's what you really want when you have an investment fund. You want somebody to manage it that's safe. And from what we know about these guys right now, they are all investors in some way. And Robert Viorel, Johnny Falcones, Jorge Emilio, JC Salgado, and Carlos Franzoni in my searches were very easy to pull up, especially Johnny Falcones. Johnny Falcones is the president and CEO of Viva Entertainment Group. And we're going to be going over that. We're going to be talking about him a lot in just a few minutes because he has just signed an agreement, spoiler alert, with Hisense to put the Viva Live TV product and app on 300 million televisions being produced by Hisense. So that's a significant amount. And that's going to mean that they are invading, quote unquote, the television space with live sports streaming. And that's a pretty big deal. And KOA Combat is one of the people that are broadcasting on there right now. And if you're familiar with KOA Combat, then you will know that it is a token in the same DeFi space that we're in right now. But let's move on to the tokenomics. Let's take a quick look over here. There's 1 billion in supply, 750 million of which are in the liquidity right now. 10% are reserved for partnerships, and you can see that on the bubble map, which we're going to go over, and you'll be able to see that some of this partnership money has been distributed already. The development, you'll see a big 15% wallet out there. It's a little bit smaller than the Burn wallet, but you'll see it on the chart there, and that's development and future central exchange listings. Now, the marketing taxes, 6% to marketing, 3% to development, and 3% to liquidity, and it is an unlocked and unrenounced contract, which means that they will be able to scale this as the market needs in order to drop the marketing tax a little bit lower if they can or if they need to add more into development or into liquidity in order to support the price as it currently sits. And we'll see how this plays out. The manifesto, I'm going to leave this for you guys to read. It's basically a hype thing. Like they're telling you this is what we want to do. This is why we want to do it. They're giving you information about how these things work, why they're doing these things, what the advantages or disadvantages are, and why or what it is that they're doing. I think that's a pretty good idea. And you're going down here. You can see here also is the roadmap, and you can see the launch. These things were already done. You're looking at some centralized exchange, which are coming. There's a lot of hype there. This is not Johnny Depp, by the way. This is a fake Johnny Depp who goes around Mexico doing not Johnny Depp stuff. Soleil Oficial. It's Giovanni. And now these people are pretty good. They are big stars in Mexico right now. So that was something that went over with me. I was able to easily look these people up, and they are celebrities in their native land. So I'm pretty excited about what I've seen so far. But let's move on. First, Tulum Cryptofest. They are a sponsor over here, and the Tulum Cryptofest is going to be held May 13 through May 15 in Tulum, Mexico, hosted at the Papaya Playa Project. And Jorge Emilio de Castillo is the co-founder of Boxa, and he is going to be one of the keynote speakers, as you can see here, along with several people. You might know some of these faces. You might know some of these people, including, I believe up here, Henry Cejudo is on this list here somewhere. Henry Cejudo, who we know is currently announcing for the Elite Fight Club, I believe that it is. Big thing is, Boxa has a partnership, and the partnership is with Viva Live TV, which we're going to get into in just a few moments. And it's very important that we look into this because Viva Live TV presents live sports, and it is best content for Latinos. Viva mobile app, so that you can get all of the content that you're looking for. It is in English as well, by the way. So that company is run by Johnny Falcones, President, CEO, and founder of Viva Entertainment Group. Now, the reason for this, and the reason that I'm pointing this out, is to indicate and to point to you that there is a partnership that these people have with Viva Live TV. And the reason for that, and the reason that it matters, is because OTTV, which is a publicly traded company, and that's what Live TV's ticker is on the stock market, in the next week or so will be in over 300 million Hisense TVs globally. Thank you for inviting us to be on Hisense. And this is, you guys should make it free, generate revenue from ads like Roku. Look, there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions about what they're doing here, but they're going to be on 300 million TVs in the coming months. And the Hisense makes hundreds of millions of TVs globally each year. So we're talking about a very large company making a very large partnership with a live content producer, including crypto related combat sports like KOA Combat. You can see here with Henry Cejudo, there is a natural born partnership that's involved. So there's a lot of things to like about the Boxa token. And the investors, by the way, when you go look at the liquidity lock, which we're going to go check out in just a moment, you're going to like what you see. Now, I did take the time as we go through Token Sniffer right here. We're going to check this out. Took the time to have a conversation with the CEO, Robert, about some of the things. And as we know, Bubble Map has become something just recently, but we're going to look at the contract first. The contract's 45 out of 100, and that's because the buy and sell tax is 12% on the in and out. And it's not anything new, but there are, it's not a renounced contract. It's no longer one of those moving, circulating sort of things. And there are people that hold a significant supply. So the question becomes, who are they and why? You can go here, look at the liquidity lock is 95.59%, and it's locked through Trust Swap. As we can see here, the lock was for 5 years. I'm sorry, it's going to take a second to get to it, but the lock was for 5 years, and you can go check that out for yourself. So why is that important? Let's go look at the bubble map. Now, the reason that we're having a look at this bubble map, normally I don't do this, but I did see some people doing it the last few days, and I feel like maybe it's better for us to just kind of have that look and talk about what it is. This was Deployer Wallet. These are the partnerships. This right here is the main holder. And when you click on this one, then you will see that it is the Viva Entertainment Group is the name of the wallet. It goes to the Viva Entertainment Group.eth. They are the largest stakeholder. Now, as a nationally recognized company going on 300 million Hisense TVs globally. There's a reason for that. And the reason for them to be a significant holder in this token, and that is because they are going to allow Boxa to use its token as a currency on their TV network. And that right there seems to be a pretty decent reason to be using and investing in the Boxa token in the coming days. So let's move on. Guys, Boxa token appears to have a long time lock, which again, you can go check this out. Token sniff this thing. Boxa coin, the contract address is going to be in the description down below. All the websites that we just went over are going to be in the description down below. This is an opportunity, I think, for a good play. Do your own research. Make your own decision with what you see. But a partnership with a large television company who does hold a significant supply sounds like a good reason to make an investment, a secure investment that's going to last a long time, especially if that token is going to be currency in that ecosystem. So there's a lot to like here. I hope that you see what I see and you see this as a buy opportunity. I know Rodney said he was making a rating system. I don't have a rating system for it yet. I think it looks pretty good right now. They answered all my questions. They took a long time. I had a long conversation with these guys. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be something that we all like. And we're looking for security right now. We're looking for a good token that has a future. And I think at a 760,000 market cap, with a national partnership with a television company, that there's a lot to like. And I think that we're all going to be pretty happy with this investment if we decide to make that investment. Guys, this is not financial advice. My name's Bleaves, and I'm always right. I'm looking for the good life, good